Alright, we're here with another full self-driving video. We're on 11.4.2 with our Tesla Model 3 Performance from 2019. And we'll start the test here. If you haven't seen prior tests, feel free to watch them. I'll link them in the description. And yeah, we'll get started here. So to begin with, right turn, not too bad. Again, we're doing this at 11 p.m. on a Friday night, so not too much traffic in the burbs. So you typically won't see a lot of interactions with other cars. So that's typically where I see this thing fall apart. Is it's either too slow for my liking, or it's too it hesitates too much, and other people get annoyed because, let's just say, it really doesn't drive. Okay, it's stopping for a sign, and again, there's no car there, so I'm gonna phantom braking at a crosswalk with no pedestrians. Alright, so for this we want to make it on the left side, so it's doing that, so that's good. And I say that it should be on the left side because it's eventually making a left turn, so based on the navigation, it should go into the specific lane that it's going to making a turn in. So in this case, we're going to make a left turn, so it should be in the left lane. All right, left turn. Car's oncoming. It's going through. No big issue. It should go through. I would have gone through. Good. Left turn, good. Alright, coming to the complex left turn here. Stop sign. Braking pretty hard. Alright, there's a car oncoming, so it shouldn't go through right now because there's a car coming, but it's creeping up like it doesn't see the car. So, I mean, it didn't get me into an accident there, but again, that was pretty sketchy in that I think other people would be a little bit worried about it going through. I think at the moment it does creep up a little bit too much, and it should be able to see without creeping up that far. Merging, oh no, now it's merging again, okay. Fine. Go ahead and choose when you want to merge. Alright, making a right turn here. We'll see what happens. If it's still going to be green. Usually what happens here is it stops at a right turn on red, but it made it through. And again, it's digging all the way into the left lane here. So right now we're in the middle of a lane, so that's not great. But what it should do is okay, now it's wanting to go left for some reason. And now it's coming back to the right. Okay. This thing drunk. Made a left turn into the left lane, but then made a right turn into the right lane, but it was just supposed to go straight. So again, I think when it switched over to version 10, it actually started to allow us to give verbal feedback. So that was there. So after you disengage it, sometimes, and I mean sometimes, I'm not sure what the algorithm says with, when it should do this and when it shouldn't, but yeah, it sometimes allows us to give us verbal feedback. Left turn here, let's see how it does. This one's a little bit sketchy because there's that one's a little bit wide, but overall decent. Again, I was thinking that for that turn, it should keep me in the right turn lane, like in the right outer lane, because I'm eventually going to make a right turn in about a mile. Alright, making that right turn, merge, which is good because there's no cars there. And that's what I wanted to do. I've seen this do this in the past, and a lot of times it doesn't pick a good window to make a right turn. So I like that it did it that time, but again, there's not a lot of traffic on the road. So making a right turn at this light here, and we'll see how it handles this. I think it's gonna turn, nope, it still should be red, so. And now it's green, so it should go. And no issue with that right turn. Usually if that light is green, which that's usually the flow of traffic, it makes a right turn, but it goes a little bit slow through it. Okay, coming to the stop sign to make a left here. Let's see how it handles this. There's no line on the ground, so I think it will stop a little bit before the stop sign. Didn't stop fully, but it still was. All right, decent left turn, no issues there. All right, coming up to a roundabout. It's going pretty quick through this. No traffic left or right. 20 miles an hour, 17. And then fine through the roundabouts. No issues there, other than it slowed down a little bit quickly there. That was not bad in terms of gradual. It was pretty gradual, but again, a little bit on the further ends, then I would start slowing down a little bit earlier. All right, slowing down to make this right turn. All right, a little bit into the middle of the road, you can see here. Not doing a great job in splitting this road. Typically, what I've done previously is, as you can see here, it's been able to split the road pretty well. Right now, it's not. It's doing an okay job doing it, but again, I'm in the middle of the road here, so it's not doing great. So yeah, this is again, it says that full self-driving has been degraded, so I'm not sure why that's the case, if it's just visibility wise or what, but maybe we can help it out by turning on the brights or something. But yeah, in general, it's not turning the brights on here. I'm not entirely sure why, but maybe it just says it's a neighborhood road, so don't turn it on. All right, at the end of this portion of it, so let's add in the last portion of it here. And let's go. All right, turned on a signal. It really doesn't need to turn on a signal here. Another signal. All right, for some reason around the roundabout, it's like 25 miles an hour, and then, or the speed limit changed to 25 miles an hour, so it was going 29. So that's a little bit odd. I think it would just assume that in this neighborhood, the speed limit should be like 15 or 20. All right, again, here we're in the middle of the street here, so this is not great. Now it's doing a decent job hugging, and now we're back in the middle of the road here. You can see that here visually, and you can also see it out there visually. So yeah, still just doing okay in the neighborhood roads. Like, this is pretty easy for me to see, and for it to just be like, okay, I'm going to hug the right side of the road unless there's a car there, which I'll go around. So not great. Again, just like all in the middle of the road, so just not great. All right, stop sign, left turn. Let's see how it does this. Creeping up a little bit. There's a car coming. It should stop. There's another car coming. It should stop for that too. It is, so that's good. and it's getting ready to go as the car passes. So that was pretty decent. Even with the car interactions, that was pretty decent left turn. No complaints there. Again, there was no car coming oncoming this way, so it wasn't as complex as it would be typically in the daytime. Most people would run into that issue, so yeah. Alright, slowing down a bit for this roundabout. Okay. Alright, no turn signal on that one. That's great. It's done turn signals on that before, and I'm not entirely sure why it does that. What is this one? Alright, coming up to the stop sign, making a right here. Braking pretty hard, even though not sure why. Alright, let's see what it does here. Alright. Decent right turn. Stopped almost fully, but didn't stop fully. Like they teach you in driver's ed, but it stopped. Alright, making a left turn here. Alright, got into the lane properly. Alright, and handled that well. It handled that very, very poorly previously, so yeah, it's it's handled things not very well previously before, so yeah. I guess that's an improvement. It's inconsistent though, so green light, left turn. This person should be... Alright, that was good. It did adjust itself to make sure that it did not cross over the double yellow line, so that's good. Pretty good left turn. It was a little bit jerky, but overall it gets you where you're going, and yeah, didn't have a particular issue there. Merging right here. Good. Alright. Good. Making that turn into this lane here. And then also signaling to get into this lane here. Let's see what happens here. So we will get a red light. We'll see if this actually goes right on red, because if this is a green light, it actually stops at it and doesn't go forward, so. Alright, and it didn't really stop at all. So that was, yeah, this was really bad. Like it just like sort of creeped through the entire thing all the way into the left lane, so that was not good at all. Alright, doubt I'll make this left lane, or this light here. Should I rant about this? Why is there a left on green arrow only? Why isn't this light blinking yellow? Or why isn't it just not a left on green arrow only? Like why is this the case? Can somebody explain why this is the case for lights like this? I'm assuming that there's some rule based on what type of street it is. If this is a state road, then you have to have that. I don't know. But it has all of these, and it sucks because it makes unnecessary traffic. But there's my rant of the day. Alright, light is changing. Green light, go. Alright, good left turn. And then merging into the right lane here. Merging in the right lane here. Finally did it. Alright, making a right turn here. another right turn signal. That is not necessary. And then again, phantom braking here. Okay. Very, very hard phantom brake for no reason. Not sure why it phantom braked. There is a crosswalk before this, but it went way past that. Again, trying to provide as much feedback here. It's trying to change the maximum speed based on the type of road, which is perfectly fine. I'm okay with that if it makes sense. But, you know, it's got a lot of different rule sets and I don't really know what they are. Here it'll probably make a phantom turn signal. Am I gonna guess right? Yep, phantom turn signal. At least that's consistent. Another phantom turn signal. And then it phantom braked for the crosswalk again. Okay, and to finish her off, the stop sign. Okay. Okay, there's a car coming. It's 2 technical lanes, technically, so it should be able to still make that turn. And then up here, it won't make the left turn merge here, so. Okay, so 11.4.2. Not so great. Again, it's still just okay. I didn't see really any, many incremental changes. But yeah, I drove into the city on 90, Highway 90, and yeah, it tried to merge me into some construction lanes that were closed. So yeah, it's still not great with a lot of things, and I guess it's gonna get better, but again, let me know your comments, what you think, and feel free to let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.